Hey, everybody. Welcome back to some more FTB OceanBlock.
Hey,
hello, Isaac. Hello. Welcome
Nick.
back. Hi.
Welcome back. I am very quickly checking the amount of hard drive space that I have because it turns out I do not have enough.
Nice.
So let me quickly delete a file. And then now that file has been deleted, Nick, welcome back to FTB OceanBlock.
Thank you.
The wettest mod pack this side of Seopolis, man.
This is the wettest mod pack on the other side of Seopolis. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This specific side of Seopolis.
Exactly, yeah.
Damn. I mean, as someone who's played both, Isaac, which one do you prefer? Or do you enjoy the nuances of both packs?
I think I enjoy the nuances of both packs. Yeah. But I can say without a shadow of a doubt, and I'm sorry, Ben, that this pack is wetter.
Oh my goodness.
And you know what they say in The Little Mermaid, Nick? Everything's better down where it's wetter under the sea.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
and also that means that this mod pack is a WAP, Isaac. It's a wet ass pack.
Oh. Jeez, we're getting some real mileage out of
FTB OceanBlock is a WAP confirmed.
So Nick, we are working, of course, on Avengers Endgame. Right?
We are. And I mean, from the forecasts, Isaac, the time and budget that this will take to complete is on par with Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. It's going to cost us about $500 million to complete this pack.
Yeah. That's how much I need to get paid to bloody complete this pack, man.
Yeah. So we're getting there, Nick. This is the middle of the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
So,
this is the middle of the middle of the end. Okay?
So, Nick, last time we began making POWERPOTS. We made 64 tier 1 POWERPOTS. We upgraded those to 64 tier 2 POWERPOTS. And then we ran into the problem that if we want to upgrade to 64 tier 3 POWERPOTS, and then of course eventually 64 tier 4 POWERPOTS, we have to get enough mana diamonds in order to get that tier 3 POWERPOT going.
I remember.
And so what we did between streams, if you use your arrow keys, Nick, to go down to the Britannia room, is we set up the new Rosa Arcana system, Nick. Between streams, I've gone ahead and tripled up this setup. I've not really tripled up the number of Rosa Arcana, I've kind of just moved them around. But you'll see that we now have 12 mana pools, Nick, all full of mana. And what's even better than that, Nick, is that between episodes, if you go in the system and type in mana diamond, I've actually started processing some of the diamonds that we have into mana diamonds. So we already have 92 blocks of mana diamond, and I think we only needed 128 total. And so if I take these remaining 32 and just give them a quick dip in the mana here, Nick, we should have everything we need to get all of the tier 3 and therefore all of the tier 4 POWERPOTS.
Excellent. Right, let me go to the Crafty Injectors room then, Isaac, because I think everything here is set up, actually. Yeah. Literally, all this system needs is for you to put those 2 stacks of mana diamonds in. And I think this is good to go, man.
So what I've done here, Nick, is if you look at the recipe for the ultimate singularity, this recipe requires 30 draconic fusion crafting injectors.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, it does.
So I've started making, we've got 10, I think, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, we've got 10 down. So I've made 20 more Wyvern fusion crafting injectors. And so all we need to do now is just make, to upgrade these to the draconic fusion crafting injectors, which really shouldn't take too long. But for now, we can take those out. That was just me doing a little bit of preparation, Nick, for the future here. But but yeah, we should have everything it takes to go all the way up to the highest tier of POWERPOT. Now, there is a slight, I was going to say problem, but it's a slight wrinkle, Nick, and that is that between streams, I've actually put the POWERPOTS down.
Oh!
So, if you come with me, just keep hitting shift until you can hit shift no longer.
Okay, I'm shifting. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness me. It's like the ring of, it's something out of some kind of, like, shrine or something, man. Like, oh, it's like a quantum shrine of singularity, sanity, satanity.
This is what I call our quantum pot chamber, Nick.
Okay.
That's where we're at. So around the outside, we have all of our POWERPOTS. Not quite all of them. There are 8 left in the system. So there's 56 POWERPOTS down here in total. They are all connected to the power with an individual flux point per POWERPOT, and they all have an importer as well, with a stack upgrade in each importer to pull the essence into the system as fast as possible. it's been a few days since the last episode, Nick, so right after the last stream, I figured I might as well get these down, get them working for us. Even if they're not quite as fast as the tier 4 POWERPOTs, they still do produce, you know, a reasonable amount of essence.
Of course.
And as of right now, round to about here is like variable seeds, and then round to like here is also variable seeds, but this back wall here is just all inferium.
Oh, right. Okay, because we needed, what, is that 79,000?
We need 79,000 Insanium essence, yeah.
Right, I see.
That's the situation we're at.
Okay.
It does look, though, actually, if you look in the system, like, we're backing up on Inferium, like our Inferium is not being exported fast enough. Oh, yeah, look at this. The tier 3, come up to the main floor, man.
Let's have a look. Go on, hold on a second. Let me teleport, actually. I want main floor. Hello.
Come and look in this Crafter tier 3, man. It's not fast enough to keep up.
Oh, yeah.
We've got...
Oh, God.
We've got 112,000 Inferium in the system. And, like, we can't make the Insanium essence quick enough. Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't have that any in the system,
I can do this.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Well, that's actually helping quite nicely. But yeah, as soon as you let go,
yeah,
it just piles back up. I mean, the thing is, the time in the bottle doesn't even last that long, does it? So
no,
like, I was going to say, we could time in the bottle this and let it do its thing, like to clear the backlog. But I guess we'll just run into the same issue, right?
So what's it? Turn the craft on to fast mode? Is that a thing? Oh yeah, no, there is a. Look at that bottom left. There's a little flipping snail. It's a speed mode slow.
Oh, what the hell?
Speed mode fast. Oh, but it stopped. Speed mode fast? Oh no, it was on fast.
It was on fast, yeah.
Yeah, so it says speed mode. I hate buttons like this. Right?
Yes, because you don't know whether the button is going to activate what it says it's going to, or if it's already at that setting.
Yes.
Right?
This should be a toggle left to right between fast and slow, right? So once it add the same recipe to the crafter to make it faster. That's an interesting idea. If we add another Inferium to Prudentium, like, because at the bottom there are 3 recipe slots if you scroll down. I wonder if we duplicate that, recipe.
Like 3x the speed.
Yeah. So all we need to do is set that to int, set that to this, and then do something like that, and click apply. Does that go maybe faster? I'll do it on all of them, you know.
Okay.
I'll do it on all 3 remaining slots. See if that does work.
Yeah. Here we go.
Like, it might not be easy to tell if it's going any faster either. You know, if we're still exporting fast enough.
Yeah.
I think it is quick though. But like, I don't know if it's actually faster or not.
If I click this button again, like, is it? Yeah,
what button did you click?
Okay. No, I was wondering if it was in fast. No, it is in fast mode. Yeah, it is just. There's just loads of bloody stuff in the system there, Inferium, isn't there? How much is there now? Is it going to... Oh, it is going down, Isaac. Okay. Yeah, have a look at Inferium essence in the system. It's going down quite nicely now.
Oh, yeah, look, it is nice. Okay, so that definitely did work.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, that's good. So that will clear itself out. And then that shouldn't be a bottleneck anymore, which is good.
No, that is good, yeah.
Cool.
No, I hate the way this says speed mode slow, like we're in slow mode, but that we're not actually in slow mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
Oh, dear.
You'll also notice, so I made a few changes as well. I've done quite a bit, Nick, between streams, because this pack it's a lot, right?
There is a lot, yeah.
we actually filled the storage drawer over here with wood. So I've replaced the wood storage drawer, Nick, with a black hole unit.
Yes, I remember you talking about these bad boys, Isaac.
Yeah, this can hold up to 65 million, I think, of
wood.
any... Sorry, 67 million of any item, yeah, in this case.
Nice. And we're like 1% full, basically.
Exactly.
Okay, that's good to know then.
I think we're going to have to make a lot more of these, Nick, because if you come back down to the main room...
Let's have a look.
We've been backing up on essence up here real fast. Like, right now, we are... If you look in the chest, like, we've backed up on spider essence and iron essence.
Oh,
but between streams, if you come on up, I've started to have to double up. So now we've got, like, 2... slots for nature essence, 2 slots for water, 2 for fire, 2 for, we got like 4 for redstone. Like, we're starting to back up on all of these. Obviously, we don't want to void them. But because we're using these 2x2 drawers, you can only hold 115,000 in one slot, right? So it's not a ton. Like, if you look at this coal slime obsidian drawer at the bottom center, every single one of those is full apart from Imperium.
Okay, I see. I mean, in order to alleviate this issue, do we want to have the system automatically craft this, or at least the current backlog, into their non-essence form?
I guess that is an option, Nick, because that's kind of what we need to do, right? If we come back, if we go back down to the PowerPot room, the plan down here, I've put down 30 quantum compressors, right?
Yes.
And so the plan down here is to set one of these to each singularity. I've also gone ahead, Nick, and made a screen, a storage monitor even, for
nice.
each one.
Yes, cool. So we can keep a track of...
we can see how many of each singularity we have in the system.
Very good. Okay.
And then I guess now we can actually start putting down exporters, putting crafting cards in those exporters, and turning that essence into what it's eventually going to be.
Yeah.
Which, you are right, does kind of solve our storage problem.
Yes, because essentially we're storing them in the quantum compressors, which is where we want them to go anyway.
Yes.
And it saves us having to make all of those black hole units.
Yes.
For the wood, obviously, it makes sense. Although, is there a log singularity? There is, isn't there?
There is a wood singularity, yes, an oak singularity that only needs 150,000 wood, but then there are many other recipes that require wood in some way, shape, or form, right?
So it makes sense to store that in a black hole unit anyway.
Bingo. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
right.
I have requested, look at that, Nick, I'm prepared and everything. I've requested 30 exporters and 30 importers.
He's done his homework. He's done his homework on time. The dog didn't eat it this week.
You ever try using an excuse like that when you're in school, Nick?
Oh, man. There was do you know what the thing was, Isaac? Whenever I genuinely left there was a couple of times where I actually left my homework at home.
Yeah.
Like completely by accident, and I was like, I am really sorry I left it at home. And they were like, oh yeah, you've left it at home.
Yeah,
you've left it at home, like you always do. I was like, no, actually, no. There's one time where I thought I'd left my book at home, but it was actually in my bag. I was looking through my bag, panicking. Right, I was like, bloody hell, I've done the work, and I had to say to the teacher, I left it at home, and he was like, oh yeah. So he looked in my bag.
Oh
right?
wow.
And then he took the book out. And then he had this big smug smile on his face, Isaac.
Yeah.
As he was flicking through to find the homework I didn't do.
Yeah.
And what did he flick to, Isaac? The homework I did do.
Wow.
That was an ultimate moment. That was a Stan moment. That was a Chad moment. That was a big brain moment, Isaac. That was a based moment.
Nice. We got all the generations covered there, Nick. With
just to make sure that everyone is on the same page, no matter what the culture, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I really had to get that one out. Yeah. I mean, did you ever use those excuses, man? I guess you'd have to say the cat ate my homework because you had more cats.
We did have cats, that's true. But no, we've established this, Nick. I was a turbo nerd, right? So I just
you were. Yeah, that's true, actually.
And I just had it, easy.
Yeah, you're probably doing other people's homework as well, right?
I mean, almost certainly, yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%, man, 100%.
If by doing other people's homework, you mean like, you arrive at school and then someone's like, hey, have you done the homework? And I'm like, yeah, and like, can I take a look? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And I just hand the book over. Then like, yeah, in that case,
yeah.
The homework has been done.
Effectively, yes. Yeah. Oh dear, there are some funny excuses, man. Like some people really do come out with some absolute garbage. I haven't done my homework excuses. When I actually didn't do my homework, I think I used to say I haven't done it. I think I used to just be honest. I'm like, nah, like I actually haven't done it. They're like, all right. Then that was it. Oh my goodness me.
Yeah, so we got to take these down, right?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, because we're upgrading them.
If we're gonna upgrade them, yeah. So don't try not to pick up the seeds, or if you do pick up the seeds, put them in here because they need to go back down again.
I've stood back
eventually. Did I get all of them? I did. Nice. Look at that.
Any, which is
so
good.
these are all of the seeds that we currently have planted. I took all the seeds that we have over by the docks. I brought them in, ran them through the botany pot to duplicate the seeds, and then put them back on the docks and also put them in the PowerPots.
Oh, nicely done. I see. So we're getting double trouble effectively.
Yes.
It does lead me to ask actually kind of where we're at in terms of how much essence we have at this stage.
If you look at the system, I've got a lot of stuff.
We do have a lot of essence, don't we? In fact,
if you type in seed, man, we've got way too many seeds because the PowerPots produce seeds, right?
Yeah, they do, which is useful for the creative essence.
We can also, there is a seed reprocessor, so we can turn the seeds into more essence.
Okay. I wonder what the conversion rate is.
I think it's like 1-to-1, so it's not crazy.
Oh, okay.
But it's not terrible.
Yeah, it's not awful. So, for example, we have like 232,000 redstone essence, and it's 8-to-1, isn't it? 8 essence to 1 redstone. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. 8 essence to 12 redstone.
Yeah. We need a staggering amount of redstone, Nick.
Right.
Like,
I see.
let's have a look here.
Diamond is 9 to 1, so it varies quite considerably.
Like, so if you want to make 150,000 capacitors, Nick, we're missing 30,000 redstone essence.
Right, and that's just for the capacitors.
Yeah, that's because we need 392,000 redstone to make the capacitors, and we've got 57,000.
We do have most of the stuff though. We're missing it's redstone, and what's that other essence there?
Rubber.
Rubber, right? I see. Okay, we do have a fair bit of rubber essence too. Okay, so it's getting there, right? But obviously, like you said, we've not upgraded the pots to the best they can be. So there's headway here in terms of speed.
Yes.
We'll see what happens, I guess, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Could you, Nick, for me? This is going right now, so this is going to make 64 power pots. It's going to take a little bit because they get slower every tier you go up, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's doing it.
Very good.
So one of the singularities that we need to make, Nick, is the singularity.
Oh God, yeah.
So could you make for me, Nick, a matter condenser?
Condenser. Oh, I see this. Hello.
And a 64K ME storage component.
Okay, yes, sure. I can do that for you. Isaac, 64K. I want the refined storage version, please. 64K storage part.
I've also added another netherite crafter between streams. I've added so many more recipes to the crafting setup. Like, I've gone through a lot of the singularities and tried to basically go through and teach our system how to make all of the things I think we're going to need. Like, I taught it how to make eggs from the chicken essence, and wheat from the wheat essence, nature essence, sorry, to make the cakes, and then dielectric paste, and iron, and just magical eggs, slime balls, decompress experience, dimensional shards. Just trying to teach it a ton of stuff that I think we're going to need between streams.
Oh yes, actually, because the matter condenser is from Applied Energistics, so the 64 component is the Applied Energistics version. Oh
you need like the inscriber and.
Oh, we are going to have to venture into Applied Energistics.
I'm sorry, man.
Isaac. God,
I'm sure it's.
there's not an advanced inscriber either. That's so annoying.
I'm sure it's not that bad,
God,
right?
That's right. Just excuse me, Isaac. I just need to go and just throw up a little bit into in disgust, in not any disgust, utter disgust at this. Disgust. Yeah, this ain't no normal disgust, Isaac. This is utter disgust. Oh, I need fluics and all that good stuff. Right, okay. God, we're going back to basics, peeps. Charged Ceratus quartz, nether quartz, and redstone. Yeah. Okay.
So if this is going to work, I think I'm going to need so many. I told the system, oh, look at that. So many speed upgrades. You love to see it. Did I request stack upgrades? I did. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do here, obviously these quantum compressors also need power, so I am going to need a ton of flux points. Look at that. Isaac of the Past has requested them. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... So like for the wood singularity here, we're going to have the exporter export wood as fast as it can into the quantum compressor. Then we need like the, what is it called? There's like a part that is required. Let me take a look here. We need the ultimate catalyst, which our system does know how to make. So I'll make 30 of those. That's not the ultimate catalyst. That's this guy. 30 of those and start. So you put the ultimate catalyst in. And then from there, we can begin to make the singularities. I'll import the singularities, I think, into the system, and then I'm going to use detectors to basically turn off the exporters when we have enough quantum singularities, enough like oak singularities, right? So it's going to export oak until we have 100 singularities, and then we're going to be done, right?
Okay, yes.
That's the
and that
the
when then we've got it. That is a tick, Isaac, for us.
Yes, we can knock that one off the to-do list.
Exactly. Okay.
The TDL.
Cool. The TDL, right.
Do you make lists? Are you a list maker?
I'm a big list maker, man. I use the Notes app on my phone. Like, even if I've got like tiny little tasks to do, Notes app, Isaac, reminders, right? Siri's like my busy mate these days, Isaac. I'm like, hi, Siri, is that you? And Siri's like, what's up, bro? And I'm like, Siri, can remind me to do this. She's like my PA, man, these days. Like, I'm out here. I'm flipping like as soon as because I forget. I'm very forgetful, man. Like and also I'm quite like my attention span is out of whack, right? Like I'll be doing one thing and then suddenly I'll start doing something else. So to keep myself in check, I'm asking Siri to remind me to do this, do that, And then I'm making lists, man. I'm like, I'll have like a list of just things to do today, right?
Yeah.
And it'll be like, drink water. And don't forget to eat food.
There's no way that's on your list.
And like breathe as well, right? Because I'm very forgetful, Isaac. You know, so
beat heart 63 times per minute.
Yeah. That one's very important. If you delete that off my phone, Isaac, that's it. I'm not making the next session, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's me. And that's really how this thing go, Isaac. So yeah, if people are wondering, that's where I'm at. Oh, ooh, okay. Sorry, I've just got to make the presses. I need to use the tempered glass jar. I guess that's fine. Do this.
You can do it, Nick. I believe.
Yeah, it's just spinning up the spinning this up, right? Like getting the inscriber and making the presses. All the calculation press, engineering press, logic press. It's not nice to us, Isaac. It's not like refined storage where you just get to make things and it gets made. You have to get the presses. And okay. This is fine.
The first Singularity setup, Nick, is online.
Oh, very good.
So we have like a little display down here. Is there like a good sign that we can put up, like a
smiley face or something?
Yeah, that new smiley face that melts into the ground. On iOS.
Yeah. That's the perfect description of this stuff, like area of the pack, right?
That's great.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
That's what we need. Just our faces have been slowly transforming into that over the course of the series.
Yeah. That's brilliant. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's if you get that one on there, that would be ideal.
Okay. Oak Singularity is on. We've got 3 of them, Nick. They're on the way.
Excellent, Isaac. Excellent.
Perfect. So I can knock that off the list. So Premium Core is going to take an age, man. Okay, raw neural processors. We need some. Is it raw neural processors? I don't need to. Okay, yes. There's no protection required, Nick.
Oh wow, brilliant! It's my favorite. Okay.
Yeah, exactly right.
Where's my enrichment chamber at? Here it is.
As well. Jeez, yeah. This should be fine.
Flipping heck. This is a big operation, isn't it, Isaac? Flipping heck. Oh, where's my enrichment chamber at? Give me a. Where's my nearest local enrichment chamber? Here's. I'm just going to use this one. Here we go. Just do this. Luckily, I don't have to mess. Some of the stuff I don't have to mess with, Isaac. Thankfully, like I
have a question for you, Nick.
Go on, man.
I'm assuming at some point in your life you owned a mobile phone that had the capacity, the ability to remove the battery.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think the most recent phone that I had where that was easy to do.
I guess technically, you could do it with any phone, but easily removable.
Like a removable back, right? Samsung Galaxy S3, I think, Isaac, which we both had, right? We both had one of those.
We did. So
that was the phone that I owned the most recently where you could do that.
Yeah, and it's quite convenient, right? You just pop the back off the phone, and boom, you got full charge. You can slap the battery in, right? You can slap a fresh full one in, right? If you charge, 3 ahead of time, it's a piece of cake, right?
Exactly.
So, I was wondering, man, what if we do the same thing, but with electric cars? Just
okay.
Buy 2 batteries, slide one of them out, and charge it, plug it in, to the wall. It's got a little one of those little, like 3-prong things on the side of it. Just plug it in, and then when it's charged, you just slide it back into your car.
Okay, so what you've done, Isaac, is describe like one of the hottest topics in the electric car world at the moment.
Oh wow, there we go.
Because like loads of companies, especially in China, are pro battery swapping. Right. Where the car drives on top of a battery swapping station, it pulls the existing battery out from underneath the car and then puts in a fresh battery that's charged.
Oh, that's on, yeah.
Yeah. So you've described something that exists.
Oh, wow.
Which is always the sign of a good idea, by the way. So well done, bro.
Can you do this at home? Someone said because they're like 100+ kilograms. But like just lift more, bro.
Just lift more, bro. Yeah, no, I get you. Like that's actually fair. So the issue, I think, is I actually watched a video very recently on this. It was by Auto Trader, on the YouTube channel.
Hashtag ad.
Hashtag, yeah, hashtag ad. I mean, Auto Trade, if you do want to sponsor us, like...
Yeah, if you want to give us a car each, like,
yeah,
you know.
Can we have a Lambo?
We'll do a video where we buy a car on Auto Trader if you pay for the car.
If you pay for the car, yeah, exactly. Preferably, I mean, if it's we could even make it an electric car. Tesla Model S Plaid, please. Yeah. Or Porsche Taycan.
Do we share the car? Like we share it?
No, one each,
Plaid?
Isaac, one each. I'm not. We've already done the sharing, Isaac. You get it on Tuesdays. I get it on Wednesdays. It never works, Isaac.
I love the idea though that we would say no. They come up to us, they're like, we're going to give you a Tesla Model S Plaid. It's like a £100,000 car. And then we're like,
no,
we're going to share it now. We're not going to take that.
Share it. Oh, dear. Can you imagine? That would be quite hilarious. I can see it happening. Yeah. So you've described battery swapping, which is a thing, Isaac. So there is a lot of Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers that are very, very they're hedging on this. I think there's a lot of issues, and a lot of it is to do with like who owns the battery.
Sure, yeah.
And like you technically have to lease the battery for X amount of money, and then it's like there's a lot of like really, really weird semantics when it comes to that, right? And I think that's where a lot of the issue lies. Right. Also, I think that battery swapping stations, and these would be public battery swapping stations, let alone ones that in what you've been describing, ones where you'd be able to have them at home, right?
Yeah.
So the issue is that like those swapping stations are extremely expensive, like hundreds of thousands of dollars, I believe.
Right.
So this kind of leads to an issue where like it's just not viable unless you use a public one, and then the public ones, the issue there is like they're so much more expensive than just regular chargers that a lot of people are kind of leaning towards the idea that we should just improve charging speeds rather than do battery swapping. So yeah, great idea, Isaac. Great idea. I'm proud of you. I'll give you a medal.
I want to be able to. I want to be able to pop the back. You know, like I want to be able to, you know, like get a little bit of pressure on the back of my car.
Yeah, and pop it open,
and then I just slide it out, you know?
Pop it wide open.
Yeah. Isaac. You know, just people are saying it's heavy. All you got to do is just fold wheels into the battery so that when you pull it out, the wheels, you know, deploy, and then your battery's on wheels. So you can just wheel it to the side of the room, and then you take your other battery, it's always on wheels as well. As you push that in, the wheels fold back in again. You see what I mean? Like underneath. And then it goes in the car, and boom, you can just plug it in. I want 2 batteries at home, man.
Yeah? All right. SAIC, if you're listening, send him a battery swapping station in one of your cars.
Yeah, Varisk in the Twitch chat says, can't we just put in 100 double A's? That's a good question.
That's actually not far off like the first Tesla Roadster. It was just full of like laptop batteries. Had like 16,000 laptop batteries or something absolutely incredible like that. That's why it weighed like it weighed about as much as a small house.
Someone said, and then one time it drops and explodes into a fire. I mean, just have a fire extinguisher, you know?
Yeah.
Sprinklers.
It's easy, isn't it? There's those fire sticks now. There's like these like little stick things, and you can pull it, and it like goes. Shh.
I thought you were going to do an Amazon plug. They have these fire sticks now. That's how those work,
TV
right?
on them and all. They're well good. Oh dear. Yeah. It's an interesting debate though. About that whole kind of swapping versus charging thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm me personally, I'm just out. I've not got an electric car. I've got a petrol car, and I'm still twiddling my thumbs waiting for the infrastructure to get better, Isaac.
For petrol cars, I think you're going to be waiting a while, man.
Really? Damn it!
I think the infrastructure for petrol cars might have
to bring
peaked.
petrol stations to the home, Isaac. I want to fill up at home.
Want I have a tap like I do for water, but for petroleum? Like...
I've got a hot tap, a cold tap. I want a fuel tap.
Where's my diesel?
I want a little screen above it that tells me the current prices. You know, I want the full shebang, right? Imagine if that was a thing. That just existed. Like people had a plumbing line, because we have plumbing lines for gas to heat our like.
That's the thing. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't exist, honestly.
Yeah, because
someone must. Like some billionaire or something.
Oh, yeah. A billionaire definitely has a petrol station at home. Because there'll be a lot of them are like car collectors too, right? So they want to fill their cars. They want to go to a peasantry petrol station, man, and fill up that garbage. They want the best of the best. They want the ultimate of the ultimate. They want the, they want the
creme de la creme.
Exactly, Isaac.
Yeah.
So yeah, like someone definitely has that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I was a billionaire, Isaac, and I had like a load of like vintage. And then, I guess then, like, all petrol cars would probably be vintage. But, like, if I had a load of vintage cars, I don't want to go and fill up at a petrol station, man. I want a petrol station at home. I want to fill up at home.
Yeah, exactly, right? Well, if you want to fill up at home, man, electric cars.
Yeah, also true. My dad's got an electric car about a year and a half ago, and during like the fuel price increase and especially the petrol shortage that we had a few months ago, he was loving life. He was just like, I'm like charging at home. He was just like driving past petrol stations with queues going out like half a mile long out the back of them, and he was just like, yeah, this is the life. This is a good choice. So yeah, did you get caught up in that? For people who don't know, we the UK experienced just like this weird like petrol mania is what I call it, Isaac. Like everyone suddenly thought that we were running out of fuel, so then everyone started filling up their cars with fuel, and then we actually did start to run out of fuel.
I was gonna say we did start to run out of fuel.
Yeah, as a result, I filled my car up the day before that hit the news.
Yeah,
so I was having a great time.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't drive a ton, like, so it wasn't too bad. Like yeah,
that's all right then. Yeah.
Why are you not exporting? Can I not? My capacitator is not.
It's not working.
It's not capacitating. No.
That's. Send it back, man. Return it. it's not doing what you told it to do.
What it was designed to do.
Exactly. We've got silicon press. God, this is classic vibes. Yeah, here we go. Good job we've got all that silicon essence. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Turn it straight into silicon.
Don't get too attached though, man. Do I need to turn off like exact mode or something? Exact mode off. There we go. That's why. Okay, it's trying to export the exact capacitator. If you open the crafting, the crafting monitor, the one that's like on the right.
Let's have a look. The crafting monitor on the right. Oh, yes, I see this. Hello,
It should be requesting no processors, but it should also be requesting capacitors now.
I don't see the capacitors here.
Just the neural processors.
Just the neural processing, yeah.
Okay.
Also, I think the system has an old recipe for silicon. I think it's trying to process it rather than turn the essence into silicon.
I think you're right. I think it's probably using... Oh, yeah, no, definitely. It's using the... If you go and take the pattern that turns nether quartz into silicon out of the crafter above the smelter, which is in the back horrible corner of the base.
Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it active, actually, at the moment. I'll take that out, and then I'll teach it how to do it the classic way.
Perfect.
All right, so we would like to teach you...
I don't know why it's not working.
How to turn 3 silicon essence into silicon, please. All right.
Okay, we're at 15 oak, man. 15 oak. It's not too...
okay.
Not too bad.
We're almost there then. basically, we might as well end the series now.
Yeah,
Isaac.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, we're there, man. Here we go. I've got that too. Let me put this in.
Gosh, there's so many of these to take care of, man.
I know, it's pretty nuts, isn't it?
It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot. Man.
It's pretty wild. In here we go. Make me some silicon, please.
Okay, though, actually, of all things.
Right, so I need a 64k ME storage component. So let's do some. So I need 316, which means I need 12.4, which means I need 36 1k storage components. Okay, which means I need 36 logic processors, which is fine. Okay, all right. I mean, this will happen eventually. Right now, I'm actually focusing on making this inscriber faster, making some acceleration cards, and then hopefully like
you're doing what? So just use the wand, man, or time in the bottle. Like just should be fine.
Yeah,
right?
but then if I have both, then it'd be even faster, right?
But like we only need the one 64k thing. It's not. I think it's just gonna be easier to time in the bottle it or wand it and then just call it a day. Like it's all we need.
Okay, right.
And we need it sooner rather than later.
Hold on. So 1k. So I need 36 logic. So I need logic there, gold there. Okay, right. Hold on a second.
Do you think we're going to be putting solar panels on cars soon, man?
Okay, interesting question. My mum used to have a Toyota Prius, and that actually had a solar panel on top.
Right. Like
And it was just for the air conditioning.
Oh,
right? It wasn't for anything else. It wasn't for like charging any batteries. It was just for the air conditioning. So it's quite clever in a way, because that meant when the sun was out and it was like, you know, charging these solar panels, it would just turn the air conditioning on. So the car was always quite cool, which is quite cool in itself.
Right.
But yeah, like it was, but in terms of actually charging, I don't know if it's effective. Like, I think they're just, they're just not very economically viable, man.
But, you know, if your car's just sitting there, you know, on your drive or like at street parking, like, why not, right?
Yeah, I mean...
A couple of extra, you know, kilowatt hours, even if it's over, like, the course of a year, you know. Whew.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like, I don't know how much heavier they are compared to just a normal roof.
You think they increase, like, the power usage of the car more than they generate for the car?
Exactly. That's where I think there might be a
just use
an issue.
Use magnets to make them float above the car.
Right. Okay.
That's how magnets work, right?
Yeah. Well, you need an electromagnet. Oh, you can use regular magnets. Because regular magnets definitely wouldn't just fall off, right? Like,
no. Like, precision magnets. They're all angled slightly to point inwards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Neodymium magnets,
exactly.
Isaac. Yeah. Exactly.
Just yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that's fine then, man. Let's just.
Can we patent this?
Yeah, I think we should. Can we get on that, please?
who are we talking to here? Just our legal team.
Anyone stupid enough to go forward with this idea? Can we have a magnetized solar panel on top of the car? But then how would we get the power into the car? Like wireless charge it?
Yeah, exactly.
Or we could have a cable.
Just one wire, yeah, like a little plug wire that just angles down, right?
Yeah. A little bit like. There was this period of time, in fact, I think they still might exist, right? There was this period of time where there were like these ultra thin TVs that were so thin that there was like a little cable coming out the bottom of them. And then there was like an actual like box, like a cable box that actually had the main interface for the TV, if that makes sense. So like the actual TV came in two parts. It came in the display panel, which was so thin that like the actual components box was separate from it, and then you put that down and, you know, connect like your HDMIs and your power and all of that to that other box. It's like that, but for a solar panel for a car. Yeah, I think we should get on that one too. Can we just have like someone full-time working to
put our ideas into practice? Yeah,
just to patent them, Isaac. I mean, people just do that anyway, right?
Well, there are people out there who just patent things, like patent trolls, right? They just patent things. That's what I mean. Just to have them. Like, we're never going to do them, but just to... For when somebody else eventually comes up with, like, a workable solution, we can say it's close enough to our patent and we deserve some of the money.
Exactly.
Right,
like, at least 67%.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Was that 6 to 7%?
No. 67%, Isaac. Oh. 67%, yeah.
Right, not 6 to 7%.
No.
Right,
67. Okay. We can't give them any leeway. As soon as you start saying 6 to 7, Isaac, they start saying 5 to 4, 3 to 1, 0.5 to 16, right? Like, they just start...
0.5 to 16.
They start stretching you out, Isaac. You can't,
What if I like being stretched out, though?
I mean, I like being stretched out too, actually. So I think I'm just going to change my tack and agree with you. Oh, man. I was visiting home last week, man. And my family home.
Yeah.
Visiting my family. And I was in the dining room. I was doing some work because it was a work day. And I heard this jingling sound. And I was like, what the hell is that? It was dingling. It was going on for ages, for like an hour. It was really on and off. And then I realized, Isaac, I went over to the door and I looked out. It was a cat.
Oh.
It was one of the cats whose owners had put a bell on it, Isaac. Yeah. There's all these cats jingling around. There's multiple of them. I was like, this is clearly like a
growing trend.
Common, like a common thing. So that made me chuckle, actually. But the jingling sound was a lot quieter than I imagined when you first described it to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not, I mean, like, you don't want to be your cat to walk down the street and, you know, it's not like gong,
Yeah,
like the whole street's being woke up, you know.
See, what I was expecting, Isaac, was like, you know, when you're in primary school and playtime was over and they'd get like an actual like bell and they'd start going da-ding, 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 da-ding. That's what I was expecting, Isaac. So I was a little bit disappointed when you know, that didn't happen. So yeah, no, I was expecting it to be much louder, but yeah, it was like a little ling-a-ding, 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 and I was like, what that was? It was just quite enough for me to be like, what is that? Like, what is going on? But then yeah, it was a freaking cat.
You heard that cat coming, man. So if it tried to kill you, like,
I would have been aware of it, right?
Bingo.
Exactly. Yeah, and there was multiple, and there was another cat. And it just started staring me down, man.
Oh, they do that,
I
man.
felt violated in my own home. I was there sitting there. This cat was just staring at me. And I was like, you what? I was like, what, mate? And it didn't flinch, Isaac.
Yeah, no, they mean business, the cats, man.
It was me who had my tail between my legs, man, not the cat. Like, it was, I felt like I really demasculated by that experience. Because I don't really see cats. In my apartment, because I live in an apartment, and therefore all cats who live here are confined to the apartments that they live in. So yeah, it's interesting going back to a rural village, Isaac, and seeing actual free roaming cats in the big open world format that is real life.
Format. I love that. That's the feature that I love most about the real world is its open world nature.
World, yeah. It's an open world game. Life is just a big open world game, man. I'm telling you. Here we go. I mean, question?
I'm ready.
Do you you've got wireless earphones, right?
I do.
As do I. Do you ever, when you go out and about, let's say you need to go somewhere, you have to walk somewhere, for example, or you're in a town or something, you're walking around, do you ever put your earphones in and listen to music?
I put my earphones in when I'm lost. Hold on, sorry. We're just like wandering around.
Let's say you need to walk somewhere, right?
Yes.
You need to walk to the local shop.
Yes.
Isaac.
If I need to walk to the local shop, yes, I will put my earbuds in.
Okay, cool.
With music,
so it's quite interesting for me because when I need to walk to the local shop, that is going through a city. So that I'm kind of blending those two into one. Okay, so I never do this, and a lot of people think I'm crazy for not doing it because they do it so much. I tried it out recently, so I put my wireless earphones in, I put some music on, and I started walking through. You know, the area that I live in. Yeah. And it was weird to me, man. Like, really? I felt like I was in my own open world video game. Like, it was I couldn't stop couldn't stop thinking it, man. I was like, God.
Because everything else around you is just like silent sound.
I felt like I was in a theme. I was playing. It was like theme music. It was like background theme music, and I'm the main character to this video game. I felt like maybe doing a little bit of a run, Isaac.
Right.
And I was looking around at people, and I was like, God, look at all these NPCs walking around. I felt like I was like in Spider-Man or something, man.
And it's just the music that puts that onto you. That's wow.
Yeah. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I mean,
it was enlightening. It was incredible. So yeah, that was my recent experience, and but yeah, because I got rinsed so hard for not wearing earphones out. I was wondering if like I'm alone. And
no, I would wear them out. But when do you wear them if not out?
In. I wear I've always got my earphones in.
You got me right now? Under your headphones?
When I'm not wearing these headphones doing YouTube, 99% chance I've got my earphones in. Man. Right. And I get rinsed for that as well. They're like, you live on your own. Like, just play it through. I'm like, no, I like the good sound quality.
I'm with you on that. Yeah. People being like, play it out loud. It sounds better through earphones usually.
Exactly.
Unless your like physical speaker is a very good speaker. And I'm gonna throw some shade here. The people who tell you to play it through the speaker probably don't have nice speakers. You know. So I'm all with using the earphones inside. I'll do that. One thing that I find odd, Nick, that I notice people do a lot recently. I will wear my earphones to the shop. However, I will take them off prior to entrance to the establishment.
Yes, of course.
There's something about it. It weirds me out when I'm walking around the supermarket and there are just people walking around with AirPods in. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Do that, don't they?
They do.
I never really.
And it's like I feel like we've just one step closer to the apocalypse, man. You know, we don't talk to anybody
that's
anymore.
Super, like one step close to the apocalypse as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to think if I know anyone that does that. I think I do know one person at least that does actually also wear her earphones inside like shops and stuff.
Yeah.
I think she does it just because she hates people interrupting her.
Like the thing is, yeah, I get that for sure. Like the thing is, I understand as well that like these earphones have pass-through modes, so it's quite possible they're not listening to anything, right? They hear everything that's going on. They can hear if someone talks to them. They can have a conversation, but like, I don't know. There's just something about it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it.
No, I get you. I do get you. Like I mean, obviously, like I've just said that I don't even wear them out and about, so I definitely don't wear them when I'm going into an establishment. So yeah, that's interesting. People are bloody always wearing their AirPods and talking, man.
Yeah,
someone
that
walking
throws me
past
off
me, I'm
as
like,
well.
are you talking to me? And then they're like, I'm like, oh no, they're talking to someone through their AirPods. It's a bit unnerving, right? Because a lot of the time I'm like, has the world actually gone crazy?
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, they've just got their AirPods in.
Someone in the Twitch chat said this coming from the person who doesn't like small talk. Oh, of course. Like it's not like I'm walking around the supermarket talking to strangers. Like not at all. I would be actively annoyed if a stranger talked to me. I'll try to talk to me for anything that wasn't like, do you know where the guacamole is? Like at that point, I'd be like, sure, it's over here. But like, or where's the hummus? It might be a better, fit for me.
Of course, yeah. But you never need to ask that, Isaac, because you definitely know where the hummus is.
Yeah,
that's the one thing you know off by heart. They also in every local supermarket.
That's why, yeah, they wouldn't have to ask me either, because I'd just be stood there in the hummus aisle in front of the hummus,
exactly, staring, drooling, intensified breathing.
It's good stuff, man.
It's good stuff. I've not bought hummus at all recently, man. I need to
get on it.
I need to sort my life out.
Yeah, that's true.
Go pretty cool. Yeah.
Sounds worse than it is. Here we go. I've put down some of these tier 4 POWERPOTS, man. We've got a lot of them now. Yeah, they're coming in. They're going wild.
Excellent. Sweden.
This is where
really.
This is resource central.
Okay,
population
excellent.
is.
I'm working through these processes to get these 64K storage component, Isaac. Let me...
Okay, I believe in you, Nick.
Get the matter condenser. So I need a Flux crystal. So I need one of these.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like I don't want people talking to me in the supermarket, but there's still just something about, like, I don't know. It's just a little unnerving when people just, it'd be like if people were walking around with VR headsets, and they just like, from my point of view, they can't see what's going on. It'd be a little weird,
Yeah, no, don't worry, man. I'm with you.
Thanks, man.
On that. Yeah, it's just a little bit, you know.
I can't pinpoint what it is, but
Yeah, that's it. Like it's a sticky one, but I get it. It's just a vibe, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a vibe.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Yeah. A HTC Vive, right? Is what they're wearing on their face.
Have you ever used a VR headset, man?
No, not a real one, no. Like I've used the fake ones where you slide your phone in, your Samsung Galaxy S7 into the plastic housing.
Yeah.
And it's pixely as hell. But I've not used like a HTC Vive, a Valve Index, an Oculus Quest, not like any of those.
Yeah, a couple months ago I tried the PSVR headset.
Oh yeah, I've not tried that either, but that's another one.
And then I remembered that I get motion sickness, and I took it off. It was a group of us, and we were taking turns playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
Oh, nice,
which
yeah.
in VR is cool.
Is it like the person who is having the instructions read to them is in VR? Like they're the ones defusing the bomb?
The person who is actively defusing the bomb is the one who's got their headset on, and they like have to... Like they've got this thing in front of them, and they like use the sticks to like move it around and stuff like that. It was really cool, but then I felt sick, so it didn't really last for long. And then there was the other like 5 of us, or however many of us there were, like with our phones out with the instructions on them, like all giving them just completely mismatched instructions.
Yeah.
And then the bomb exploding. But it was quite funny because I didn't have the bomb explode on me because I took it off because I felt sick before the bomb could explode. But every time the bomb explodes, each person like always leaped out of their seat because of just how like more immersive it is when doing it in VR.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite funny. But yeah, we've got like wireless VR and stuff now, haven't we?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's
I think
like a full
Oculus
thing.
have got like wireless
It's quite
VRs.
cool. Like I think it's good. I'm glad. I'm glad they're doing it. We need to try it. I saw a question. I saw it was what was it? I was watching a YouTube video recently, and they were discussing like putting VR headsets on like farm animals to make them think they're in like bigger fields and stuff like that. And I was like, whoa. I was like, this is the true dystopia, right? First of all. Like this is like the realized version of the Matrix. Like where it really has just gone.
Cows all wearing VR. You drive past the field, all the cows have just got Oculus Quest headsets on. You know,
this is literally it, man. Like it was wild. Oh man, can you imagine that? It is wild. Like, but then like but then like there's like a big ethical thing, right? Of like, is that ethical? And the answer is probably no.
Like, do cows even in like VR, you know?
But the thing is like, maybe
we don't care.
Maybe like,
about animals.
Yeah, yeah. maybe the cows like maybe they prefer it, right?
Maybe.
I don't like if they think they're in a big field, like they're not gonna know we're cheating the system. Like
yeah, that's true.
I don't know how I feel about it, man. But yeah, that was quite interesting. I also I've been doing a bit of market research as well, Isaac. I've been going around doing surveys to people saying, do you not think that Tinder is against people finding love?
All right.
And they were all like, wow, like that's actually true. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, you so could we clarify how this is market research?
Yeah, this is how actual market research is done, Isaac. You go up to someone and you're like, this is true, right? And they're like, you go up to a dentist and they're like, this electric toothbrush is good, right? And they're like, oh, I guess so. And yes, right? That's one of the 5 that I need. I just need 3 more. Oh dear. I would love to see how actual market research goes on. Like it is, yeah.
Do you think people would be distrustful if an advertisement said 5 out of 5 dentists recommend?
I think so.
Do you think they purposefully use 4 out of 5 because it sounds more plausible than 5 out of 5?
It's like when you cheat on a multiple choice test. Not that I've ever done this, obviously. And you deliberately get some wrong just so it doesn't look like you've got everything right. You know what I mean? Just so you don't look like you're cheating. So, of course, you're looking like you're not got everything right, but it doesn't look like you're cheating, basically. Right. Yeah, I think it's like the equivalent of that, man. I think they were like, damn, if all dentists thought this was legit, then like people would never believe us.
We wouldn't have to sell people on this, right?
Exactly.
Why are they trying to sell it to me if all dentists already agree, you know? Surely my dentist would have told me about it, you know?
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, that's an interesting one.
But yeah, everyone knows that the good market research involves you saying, do you agree? And then you state what they need to agree with, right? 'Cause I think that's the thing, right? It's like, when you ask people, you can lead questions in such a way that you get a certain answer, right? Do you agree that cheese is superior to turkey? Implying that the default is to agree.
Exactly.
And the non-default is to disagree and to be a turkey fan, right? And also, by the way, if you're watching this and you think turkey's better than cheese, get out of here. Like, what are you doing, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, don't be
Unless you're lactose intolerant, in which case... You get a cheese turkey pass.
I am lactose intolerant, Isaac, and I agree that cheese is better than turkey.
Are you like I don't want to lactose intolerant gate you, Nick. But like, how lactose intolerant are you?
Like, ooh.
You know, I don't want to gatekeep lactose intolerance, but that's exactly what I'm doing.
Bloody gatekeeping it, damn it. So I recently switched to oat milk from regular milk, and I'll say that my stomach discomfort in life, of which I have a lot, is significantly alleviated.
Right.
So I'd say like fairly lactose intolerant. But that didn't stop me from absolutely stacking cheesy wedges at 1 a.m. on Sunday morning.
I was going to say, when was the last time you ate a pizza?
Having pizza as well. Like I take the full, basically, Isaac. This is what I mean.
You don't take like lactose?
No.
You should look at lactose, man.
What is lactase?
So lactase is just it's a pill you take. You can just buy it on Amazon or like at your local pharmacy. Lactase. So lactase is the enzyme that you're not producing that breaks down the milk proteins in your gut. So if you take a lactase pill before you eat your 6 cheese mozzarella pizza, you will either have substantially less or no disturbance at all, man.
Oh, excellent,
yeah, you should look into it, man.
I need to get into that. Yeah,
it's not crazy expensive. You're looking for lactase.
Lactase. Yeah. Although if I search on Amazon, man, it would be like lactase, enzyme, milk.
Eat all the pizza you want. Eat pizza every day. Good for cheese, cheddar, mozzarella, bacon.
Like lactase, yes, great. Food, IBS, intolerance, lactase.
Pooping too much? Question mark. Loose
enjoy
stool.
life. Life's good.
That's exactly how that will go down.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Here we go. I'm throwing out the processes now, Isaac. Here we go.
Okay, cool.
I would like some more silicon ones. So let me take this out. I've automated the inscriber as best as a basic inscriber can be automated. So I've like hooked it up to the system, and
I feel like you've overcomplicated this way too much, man. Like
this is
I feel like you could have made the 64K storage drive in maybe like 15 minutes.
No, this thing, man, this machine is the one where you can only put things in one at a time.
Yeah.
So
but still, like
when you have to put multiple
256.
components in, is not a fun time.
Okay.
Like,
you couldn't have done it with like 3 hoppers, and just like having a bottle and then bang, 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 and then just.
No. To be fair, like I've just found a spot where there was ME cable. Like that was very quick. It's all good. It's all good. Is this
some things are not being.
Is this out of power? No, this is fine.
No, I was gonna say we shouldn't be out of power. Oh no, we might be out of power. Are we out of power?
Yeah, are we out of power?
Are we?
This flux point is not outputting.
No, we have power. Oh no, okay, right. So we are not out of power. We're producing 7.68 million RF per tick, but I've just put down 54 tier 3 body pots.
Oh, the power's been sucked.
Our power's been sucked.
Right. We finally hit the power limit.
Yes.
Of that fusion reactor.
Yes. Well, we've not hit the power limit, no. Our fusion reactor is not running at max capacity. We've got to turn the numbers up.
Okay.
So the thing is that down here, not all of the power pots are online. I don't know if they use power passively, the power pots. I don't think they do. That would be insane. Yeah, no. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So what's 56 minus 22?
34.
34. Multiplied by 350,000? It's 12 million. So we just need to be producing more than 12 million from our big boy power, our fusion reactor. Right now it's producing like 9 point something maybe.
I see.
7.7. So all I need to do is just turn the number up in here. It can produce up to 20.
I see. Right. Okay. Cool.
So if I turn the number up, it should be good again.
Beautiful. Let me just request some of this.
Same thing happened between streams. Like I put down all the tier 2 power pots, and even they require like 150,000 RF per tick. So when I put down, 50 of those, like the power suddenly dropped, and I came back to see that our ball had been drained.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You never want to see that, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's like you're in trouble, Isaac.
Yeah.
When the balls are drained.
Bingo. It's a bad sign.
Quartz glass, lovely. To do that.
Are we not done yet? We don't have it.
I'm doing it actively. Here we go. So 64K. I've got the 1Ks. I'm just making the 4Ks.
Right.
Here we go. We put all of those in. Let's do this. What are we out of? Oh, redstone. Oh, that's fine. I've got redstone. I'm assuming the singularities are actively sucking things out.
They are. Resources are being drained, yeah.
Right. Okay. That's fine.
It shouldn't be anything too crazy.
No, it's
some of these things are not working as I'd expect. Like these magical eggs are not being crafted, and I don't know why.
Right. I see.
Like I've got the crafting upgrade in here. It's the same with the capacitors. Those are also not being crafted. Maybe it's all the food-related items, Magical eggs, capacitors, like...
I see.
I see a conspiracy.
Yeah, definitely. Here we go. I want a silicon. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong way. Boom. System. Oh. Oh. Oh.
You all right here, buddy?
Hi, Isaac.
Hi.
Oh, it worked. It was.
What is there a reason you're not timing the bottle in this? Like, are you just actively against?
The reason is, Isaac, my time in the bottle was in the system, so I've got limited time. Do you have a spare time in the bottle?
It looks like you can't time in the bottle it.
Okay, so I was trying. I just thought I didn't have enough time in the bottle.
Right.
Okay. Hold the phone. So I just need 3 more calculation circuits. And with that. So I just need to print a little bit more silicon, and then with that. So let's just do this, and then this. Silicon is there. Luckily, the acceleration wand does work, which is still very handy, Isaac.
Yeah, for sure.
That
makes sense. Yeah, no, I'm not quite sure why that's not working. Chat, that's an odd one. We're getting there though, man. If you take a peek downstairs once you're done, like things are coming through slowly but surely.
Excellent. Here we go. So I want that here, this here, that there, and I want to take that out. I want to put that in the bottom, and then here we go, lads. We're calculating out here.
Okay, I've managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 singularities going.
Okay.
10 if you can count the magical leg of the capacitator, but for whatever reason, those are actually not participating. You know, they're not being not being good sports about it.
Not being right.
Yeah, you know it is.
I do actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly how it is, Isaac. It's those meddling capacitators, man.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let me come and join you because I've got the bits. Let's have a look.
Nice.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, look at this, man.
Hello. We've got little
things
signs
be going
as well. Okay, so we know exactly what they are. Yeah, because you can't have text on the actual screens themselves. Okay.
Yeah, so we've got 45 Oak singularities, next 16 neural ones. The capacitator's not working. Supreme Core's coming in. Sawdust is coming in. You know, silicon, blazing capacitator, refined obsidian, phyto grow. This one is the magical egg. This one right here is pig iron, which is about to be done with its first one. Once its first one's done, then we can pig iron. I can get the screen going for it as well.
Look at all these quests getting completed.
Yeah,
I'm going to. I've actually not done a quest
grab.
Yeah, in a hot minute. So let me do that. Clear my inventory. Here we go. Boom. Whoa, that was a lot of stuff. Holy crap. Unstable drum. A Kikoku.
Excuse me?
A Kikoku. A Supremium Paxel. I'm going to whip my Kikoku out, Isaac. Another 1024K storage block. So actually, I think, you know how we did 3 of those?
So I did, well, no, I had to put one of them in the system.
Right.
Because we're using like 500,000 storage.
Right, I see.
We're using like half of that because we got so many seeds, right? And a lot of the essence is a lot of the excess essence. So like, obviously, all of these POWERPOTs downstairs, they're not using the ender chest system. They're using just importers.
Right.
So what they will do is they will try and put things into the storage drawer first, but then if the storage drawer is full, they will then just dump them into the disks, right? As opposed to the ender chest, which just backs up.
Yeah. Okay,
so like, that does mean though
getting overloaded.
Exactly. It means that if the drawers fill up, which they have been doing, then the system just starts filling up with an insane amount of essence, and therefore, you know, we end up in the situation that we currently find ourselves in.
I see.
So you have the 64K.
I do.
Nice.
It's in my hand. I've also got this matter condenser. So, what are these used for?
You've seen this before, man. If you put down the matter condenser just on its own,
sure, just whack it just anywhere, just on the ground.
We'll move it.
Put it here for now, right?
Yeah. And then if you open it up, you can put the 64K storage drive in there.
Yeah, I do remember this. Yeah, okay. It's a little bit like a basic version of creating a singularity, but it's just...
Well, that's what we're doing. We are making singularity. So on the right, you'll see it says ME condenser output, destroy items. We're going to change that to condense into singularities.
Okay.
And so now you pump 256,000 items into the matter condenser, and that will produce 1 singularity. We need 150,000 singularities.
Right.
Which means that we need to find 38,400,000,000 of something to pump into this matter condenser to get 150,000 singularities to make 100 singularities.
Okay. And have we picked a culprit item?
I have picked a culprit item, Nick. But I'm going to have to wait until next time.
To find out what it is.
To expose the culprit.
Excellent.
And we've got basic crate singularities on the way as well. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah. This, oh boy, man, jeez. Flipping it. Boy. We still need to like reset up HDPE production because that is not something we can just like export, right?
Yeah.
But like capacitor done, supremium coal done, as in like they're set up and they'll get there eventually. Raw neural processor done, C-pickle not done, oak singularity done, clay done, sawdust done, silicon done, HDPE on the list of to do, cake on the list of things to do, angel core should be just another one of the exporters, so should be done but isn't done. Vacuum tube similar, but that's got a different, the vacuum cube you can't, it's a crafting recipe, but it's a crafting recipe you have to do in the engineer's workbench. Thankfully there is an automated engineer's workbench, so we have to make that and then pump the items into there and then take the tubes and put those into the thing. Terrasteel, we have to make terrasteel, make seeds, and then it's just a craft. Blazing capacitor done. Dense construction block is doable, not too difficult at all, that's definitely doable, easy. Tesseract, for that we need to automate jars to make those coins. We have to automate a machine, the multi-servo press with a numismatic die, and at that point we can just turn any metal into coins, and that's done. Refined obsidian, done, that's automated, that'll get there. Phytogrud, done, that'll get there. Magical egg, supposedly done, but like with capacitator, don't know why that's not working, should be done though. Plastic, we have to use the freaking smelt the dry rubber that we get from the latex processing units, which has to really increase the amount of plastic we're making. And then dimensional shard should be easy enough. Electrosilicon should be easy enough. Pig iron is done. Singularity is a nightmare. We're going to work on that next episode. Logic directors should be fairly easy. Basic crates are on the way. Those are basically done. Cast iron should be fairly easy. That's just, smelting a lot of the iron dust. With an energy core is just a request, and the crystal shard is just a request. Nick, this doesn't look too bad.
That sounds fine. That sounds easy.
This doesn't sound too bad. Someone says maybe it's because the capacitors don't stack. That's an interesting point. If I take out the stack upgrade, maybe you can't request a stack of them. If I just have it to request one, does that work? You see the problem here though? Like this crafter has a crafting upgrade in it, right? And so it should be crafting the capacitor, but it's not.
I see. It's weird, isn't it? Because they've got the capacitor it's got a bar on it and everything, hasn't it? So yeah,
but then you can turn off exact mode so that like it ignores the power, ignores the MBT data, right?
Yeah,
it's not in the crafting monitor. Real quick, I'm going to turn off temporarily the wireless charging to see if that is what's causing the problem. Where in the world, Nick, is our Flux Controller? It's over here. Okay, so if I just turn off wireless charging, let's just disable that for the time being, and then I request a capacitor, because I can request them just fine manually, right? If I click craft, it crafts it for me.
Yes.
So we can always just wait until we have enough to make 150,000, then just request them all at once, right?
Sure, and then stick them in afterwards.
Chat. I know the exporter has one with charge, but you can turn off exact mode and it ignores the MBT data such as the charge. So it shouldn't matter. Oh, but maybe the quantum compressor is what's messing that up. Oh, interesting. So it's the quantum compressor took one that had charge, and now all of them would have to have the exact same charge.
Oh, right. That's annoying. Annoying.
That's fine. We can just break and replace it. That's
okay,
fine.
Yeah, cool.
Someone said we're going to use more. We're going to use levels to get more trinkets. You can only use your levels to get more trinket slots, not more actual trinkets. And we could do, but we don't have any trinkets to put in the slots, I don't think. So I don't know if it's really worth it. Although I guess we could. Let me see here. So if I do this, because now that I've turned off the wireless charging, my capacitors are not charging in my inventory. So let's do that. Now they should be exporting. Yes. And then now maybe we can also go ahead and put the stack upgrade back in. Upside down question mark. Boom. And maybe that'll do a bunch more at a time. Maybe. Possibly.
I think that stopped it.
It did, but that's because it might be just crafting 64. Give it a second. Over on the other end, I don't know if the magical egg would be the same problem. I can't imagine why the magical egg would be the same situation. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, again, I can request like a stack of magical eggs start, and oh no, we don't have any. Oh, we've got no diamond essence. Where's our diamond essence going?
Let's have a look.
We've run out of diamond essence.
Oh, we have.
We had 100,000 plus. Is it going? Have I started crafting? Is it the neural processors? It might be, man. Like we've made 16 neural process singularities, which is 24,000.
Oh yeah, okay.
Which would have required 250,000 diamond essence.
Which
yeah,
is kind
so
of
we're
how
out of
much we had,
diamond
wasn't
essence.
it?
Interesting. Okay.
There we go. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Okay. And it does seem like the stack upgrade does stop the capacitor, so that's fine. We can just put in another speed upgrade and call that
cool
a day. That's going to take a little longer, I guess. But also, that seems to have stopped now anyway, even with the the extra stuff there. Even without the upgrade in it.
It went up to 10.
I put that in
9.
manually.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I see.
That's an odd one. That's very, very odd. Let me check the main floor.
Oh, it's doing it. It's doing it. It's working.
Oh, no, yeah, it did request a stack of them. Okay, so it was doing a stack at once. It was just getting the stuff ready. Okay, in that case, I can probably put the stack upgrade back up in there then. And that should work just fine.
Yeah, there it goes.
Okay. All right. That's not a huge problem, though, again, because now we can just take diamond seeds. And, like, if we really want to, Nick, you look around the side here, we've got, like, a ton of empty PowerPot Mark 4s. Like, I could just put 3 more diamond seeds in.
Yeah,
right?
and just have that come through.
Just, like, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And now we're getting, like, another stack every 17 seconds of essence, right?
Okay,
now
yeah,
we're getting 3 more stacks, or 4 more stacks of diamond essence every
however much we
seconds.
want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
getting these pots. Cool.
Bingo, bingo, bingo. All right, Nick, unfortunately, we are out of time for this episode of OceanBlock.